Taberah with Sinner's Lament, 10 tracks for 56 minutes, the third studio album from the Tasmanian four-piece. Released May 2017, mixed by Lord Tim from Lord. Lots of controversy around this album. 2 clips have been released thus far. However, the Hotel of California. Their cover of Hotel California, when I get my fucking shit together, seems to have divided opinions somewhat, which I'm sure we're going to find out more in just a second. Dennis.
Hey, it's that power metal band from Hobart. Just kidding, guys. If I remember our conversation in the beer garden at the Brizzy Hotel correctly, it was post-school metal. The Best Friends Brigade, as they like to call themselves. I already know what I think of the album artwork and Hotel California cover, but they don't know what I think of the rest of the album. Get ready. Oh, Tom might, actually. I did show him the review. This is one of Australia's best live bands, first and foremost. You'd be stupid to not see them live, and that's a fact.
So Legions of Steel, folks.
Of course. It's fun as fuck, and those boys can really nail the sexy vocal harmonies on stage. Lord Tim did a great job mixing this. The guitar solos are fucking epic, especially the solo on the title track. The female vocals on that are sensational too.
Yeah.
There's a song called Harlot, spelled like the band. Harlot.
I was wondering whether that was a piss take at
Has nothing to do with the band Harlot, but they did ask Hudson for permission to spell it that way. I'm thinking it's time Espionage released a song called Taberah. The majority of the songs are fantastic, and it's a true representation of how fucking great this band is.
Yeah.
However, the Hotel of California...
Yeah, there we go. You're going to fuck up something contagious
The cover of Hotel California is fucking atrocious. Maybe it's just me and the fact that I hold that song in such high regard, but I don't feel it got the respect it deserved. They just Dragon Force the fuck out of it with a ridiculous tempo and butchered it. And I get it. I know why they did it. But that they did it as an obnoxious piss take, whatever. But that doesn't mean I agree with it. I usually love piss takes, but I just wish I could take a piss on this cover.
Wow.
I'm glad it's at the end of the album because I love listening to every song but this one. In fact, the album's on my iPod but that cover.
Wow, okay.
Speaking of covers, I strongly urge the Best Friends Brigade to put their fucking logo on it. But they refused. When you're a t-shirt company that just so happens to play music, you'd think they'd put their fucking selling point on the front cover. But it's doing well for them, I hear, so power to them.
I don't know if he's slamming on my being nice to him.
I know, it's solid banter.
Oh, here we go.
8.5 out of 10. I would have given it a 9.5 out of 10 if not for the Eagles cover, because it is a fantastic album and you need to see this band live at Legions of Steel. Standouts are Wicked Way, Harlot, Horizon, The Final March of Man, Crypt, Sinner's Lament, and Heal Me. It's a fucking great album.
Nice.
Just don't listen to the last track.
I saw Taberah at Legions of Steel last year.
You did.
Because I was the MC at Legions of Steel last year.
You were supposed to wear a sumo diaper and you didn't.
And Dennis has invited me back, so I'm doing it again.
With your dinosaur suit.
Yep. He just keeps showing up. I can't tell him to go away.
That's right. Anyway,
any other way.
Anyway, yes, they were almost the best band of the night for me. They blew me away. They were fantastic live.
They were good.
So I'm really looking forward to catching that again.
That's why they were invited back.
Yes. I would call Taberah, and this is where it might get a bit controversial, I would call Taberah a hard rock band with a metal edge to them.
I'm not sure I'd agree with that one.
Well, they call themselves a heavy metal band played in the spirit of rock and roll.
Right.
But I call them a power metal band for shits and giggles because they hate it.
I don't think they're commercial enough to be a hard rock band, but I don't think they're metal enough to be called a heavy metal band. They're somewhere in the middle. And that's okay. That's good. That's just my opinion. It means nothing. The music on this is very catchy. There's big choruses. There's lots of melody. There's some amazing solos. The production is pretty good. I thought it was a little bit loud, but it could be, I don't know, we got it on Dropbox. I don't know whether we had whatever.
We had the proper mastered version.
Okay, well, maybe it's a bit that. But it could have been my headphone. Now, look.
Here we go.
This is just my personal opinion. This is how I like to hear things, okay? But I would like to hear some more aggression in the vocals. I want to hear him blast some shit out because I know he's got it. You can tell. It's there.
Jono.
Yeah. He's got a great voice. I'd just love to hear him let rip and put some aggression into the songs. I think it would take him...
No, he's too much of a happy bloke to do that.
Well, yeah. I get the way he sings and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just a personal opinion. I'd just love to hear him, a couple of songs on the next album, just smash them out. and really get throaty on it and just hear how it comes out. But anyway, whatever. Entertaining album, musically and song-wise, they nail it. The vocals are good, more aggression. I think it'd take them to the next level, but it's bloody good. 8 out of 10. I had a standout called Wicked Way. Come and see them at Legions because they are fantastic live.
Well, I consider this to be melodic metal with a bit of rock in there, but a whole lot of riffs. That's the point. Now, the focus is on the lyrics and melody, which is fitting for this style of music.
Yes.
But everything around that element fits nicely to the song. I'm going to be opposite to you, Jimmy. I actually enjoy the vocals. I
The
think
vocals are great.
I think
one of the best things about Taberah.
But for me personally, what you're saying, I get it, but they're very clean, they're very well done, and there's something a little bit different for the style. And I like that it's almost this, it's not a laid-back approach, but it's a more methodical approach to singing cleanly, which is, it's almost like it's a coached method to it. I don't know for sure if it is or not, but there's something pure about it, and I like that. It's something different. You don't get a lot of that style of singing anymore, and so I really enjoyed it. The addition of Laura Cook on the vocals, the female vocals for certain aspects of certain songs, was a great touch. That was a fucking highlight. Beautiful voice. Fucking keep singing. Just keep singing. You've got a great voice. I like the lyrics on this. Good stories and all of them. They're well crafted. There are some nice solos in here too. They don't go over the top. They just sort of fill the spot and they do it all and it fits the melodic style.
They're really
music
emotional
overall.
solos.
Yeah,
Really
good. They're well done.
Yeah.
Getting LT to do the mix was a smart move. I think from Lord, he'll get it.
He's done all their stuff as far as I'm aware. Correct me if I'm wrong, boys.
But I think that he's the best fit production-wise because he gets that band what they're going for. He makes it work. There's lots of smart and subtle layering going on in this one. And it's stuff in here that you listen to it once and you go, hang on, and you go back and listen to it. There's stuff that'll keep you coming back to hear more of it. Great performances around, tight band, well-written songs. Good track order too. Solid use of album craft, especially putting the quieter track in the middle of the album. Good track order, like I said. There's a track in here called Crypt. The start of that track reminds me of the first Volvogun album.
Oh, yeah.
Just the very start of it. It's just the attitude on it and the guitar playing, that riff, the syncopation of that riff, while the dog tries to take over again. I'm having a good night with these dogs. It just reminds me, it's that, and it's the tone and the aggression, but I liked that part of it. It's a big album. I'm not sure how else to describe it. It's just got a big sound, big everything. But the little touches of different instruments and elements smattered throughout it will keep you coming back, like I said before. I also love the great diversity in the groove. They've used different points to really break things up, which is really good on a longer album. You can hear all the classic influences on this band. There are things that hark back to Iron Maiden and things that go to other ones too. Bit of Queen in there too, but it's never a rip-off. They are themselves, and that's well done. But there are some truly beautiful moments on this. The cover of Hotel California. It's not terrible, I'll say that.
No, you didn't mention it.
No, he didn't mention it. I don't think it's terrible.
He's like, what cover of Hotel?
Just about. I think they've gone a fair way. Like you said, they Dragon Forced it.
Yeah.
I get why you'd say that, but I think they have gone a way to making it their own style. I don't know what they're doing over there. Okay, toilet stop. But anyway, regardless, so... And that's you pissing on the cover.
Yeah, that's a piss take.
But I think that compared to the rest of the album...
fuck off, mate.
They haven't done enough on this to make it their own.
Yeah.
It's like they got halfway through it and then went, fuck it, and just blasted it out. If you're going to do this, I'd rather you make it your own completely and actually really do something completely different to it to really fuck it up.
Yeah, don't just speed it up, completely change it.
Considering how well written the rest of the stuff is, I found that element disappointing. It felt rushed and just pushed through. Putting it at the end of the album is a smart move while the dogs just fucking go spastic again. 8.5 out of 10. Dance of the Damned, Crypt, and the Final March. Man, it might be the final march of this fucking dog at this rate. Check it out for yourselves and give us your thoughts.